Hello to the side and back. Welcome to Bubbly Toki. I am your host Tokika Uzuru, also known as Toki. That is Loki, but with a T, Toki. And today, my voice literally decided to go ahead and leave me. But I also need to make sure that I have this video out on time because last week's video, or basically this week's video when I'm filming this, it's windy right now. Hold on. Okay. This week's video that I'm filming this in was late. It was late, and I feel bad about it. But I also had a good reason on why it was late, and I said it in the video. Now, because of the fact that last week's video was also very, very, very long, because every time we go ahead and get into a conversation, it literally goes on to several different tangents and rants, and now you see why I have to go ahead and keep a list every time I go do a video. And I actually have tea today. It's Earl Grey because I didn't go to bed until 1 in the morning and also still had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, I didn't go to bed until almost 2 in the morning. Still had to wake up early. Let's go. Right, there's no makeup on my face because there's no makeup on my face. But also, I kind of like this look. Again, my voice decides to leave me. So if you end up hearing me talking in a lower pitch than I usually do for my videos, that's probably why. Because if I try to use the pitch that I'm normally in, or the range that I'm normally in when I speak for my videos, you'll end up hearing a lot of voice cracks. But it also goes into what this video is. This is going to be starting another series on my channel. Yes, because I'm making several of them. Called Adulting 101. And the first episode of Adulting 101 will be how to get over sickness. Now this is going to be sickness such as the common cold and or the common flu. Basically, when you're not feeling well, maybe you got some sort of stomach virus that you have to go ahead and stay home for, or maybe you got a sore throat, or your voice is literally almost dead because of you having the feeling like you got a cough up a lung, or maybe it's just food poisoning. You ended up eating something bad. Of course, I am not a medical professional. If you are not feeling well, I do advise you to go seek professional help or medical professional help, or seeking professional medical advice. There we go. Disclaimer out the way. Now we can get started. The first thing I would probably end up, as you heard from the last video that I did, I was sick recently, which is the reason why you end up hearing my voice being very, very strainy. Usually I would end up doing like vocal warm-ups in the morning and stuff, but again, my throat started hurting. I decided no, I wasn't going to do it, but I probably should have done vocal warm-ups at least today because I had to shoot a video. Let's see right now my throat's not hurting, so I guess I'm doing it good right now. It also sounds very nasally. My hair is crazy. And I'm thinking about re-dyeing this thing again. It looks pretty though. I like it. I don't like this is literally just like cosmetic type issues. And me personally, I rarely ever get sick. You'll see me continuously going through like going off on a tangent and then realizing I'm going off on a tangent and not saying anything about it, and then just trying to get back on topic. Alright, so before I decide to go ahead and cough up a lung, let's finish this video. We got our tea. We are ready. So, as I've been trying to say, I rarely ever get sick. But when I do, it kind of feels like death. And I'm still not sure on exactly how to go ahead and deal with me getting sick. Because it's so rare. It's such a rarity. I only get sick like maybe once a year, if that. But in the years that I've actually gotten sick, I've realized that there are definitely some home remedies that you can go ahead and deal with for like common cold stuff. Stuff that you probably wouldn't have to go to a doctor and take some sort of medicine or prescribed medicine for. So, here are some tips that should go ahead and help you before you decide to schedule a doctor's appointment and after you've seen the doctor. So the first thing is to deal with safe home remedies, such as like herbal type of remedies, not weed. That's not what I'm pointing out. So doing things like maybe taking it easy, get lots of rest, maybe having some sort of ginger or peppermint tea with honey, especially with honey. Because that helps with soothing your throat. Eating lots of fruits and veggies to get the nutrients into you. Although when I get sick, I usually lose my appetite. Don't force yourself to eat everything. That's one I did not put on the list, but do not force yourself to eat everything. If you can't finish something that's on your plate, that's fine. It's okay. Or one of the old school home remedies that I keep on hearing about. Having chicken noodle soup or some sort of salty substance and ginger ale. Personally, my mom kept on getting me chicken nuggets and fries from McDonald's with a ginger ale or a Sprite when I was a kid. Number 2 is if none of those work or helped, then you definitely have to seek medical advice. Go see the doctor. If it's something very serious but also very preventable, you want to be able to. If it's something very serious but also very curable, you want to be able to get it done and over with. You want to get well very soon, but you don't want to force yourself to get well. Once the doctor can figure out, I'm putting my teacup down right now, exactly what's wrong, or can give you suggestions on what you should do based on the information that they have gathered, there's... Okay. Then the only thing you gotta do is take the doctor's advice, ask them a few more questions like, am I able to do this? Can I use this instead of that because I'm not really okay with that? will I need to stay home for this? And and that goes into the fourth one, but is the first one that you should um, always keep in mind. If you work and if you work at a place where you have a specific, 9 times out of 10, if you work for someone else, you're gonna have to make sure that your job knows. Make sure that the boss man knows that you're not feeling well. Make sure that they know if you're going to the doctor, if you're just going to be taking a rest at home because of the fact that you don't feel well. If the doctor says that you got to go ahead and take a rest at home because that would be the best. Me personally, I can't really do that because boss man, which is not really boss man, but boss man doesn't really want to hear it. As much as I'm sick, I'm also the person that's usually in the house. So I have to make sure that things are done. And that's fine for me most of the time, but when I'm sick, it's literally like the worst. And I'm done. I am done with this video. I can now go ahead and probably, well, I won't be able to take a nap. It's too late for me to take a nap right now. I already ended up taking a nap too. So we got this video done and over with. Hopefully by next week when I have to record again, I won't sound dead. Dead. I want my voice back. I want all of my voice back. I'm sick and tired of having to speak at a lower vocal range. I'm sick and tired of having to talk at a lower vocal range to not sound sick. But you can definitely hear it in my voice. I'm literally staring at leaves. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go, actually, and get myself ready to pick up my brother from school. And also finish doing the laundry. Because that's what we do. Right. I don't think you guys ever really... Can we talk about the fact that I'm wearing a Nap Queen shirt? I just thought I'd like to go ahead and point that out. Because I don't think you guys understand that there are other things. I don't think people understand that there are definitely things that make me very, very happy. And I don't show my emotions most of the time because, well, it's no reason to. Or at least I don't think there is. That sounds like a paradox. But we're going to go ahead and end the video here. So, if any of this has helped you, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Maybe comment down below some things that you do to help you get over being sick. Also, comment below if you want to see me give advice on anything else, because although I am not a professional in any of these things, I can definitely try to see if I have any type of advice for it. Because I love just giving out information and advice. That's the reason why I started this channel, actually, because I had a lot of information and I wanted to give it to people because that's exactly what I do. I give out information. And we're going to end this video here. The amount of times I tried to go ahead and say that. So, as I said, like, share, subscribe, comment down below the things I've already said and do not want to repeat. And I will see you in the next video. Toki out.